Anyway, since his anniversary is usually kind of, a tough day for him. You know, 'cause the, marriage went sour and all that.
Right.
Went south, you know?
Yep.
Across the border. I was thinking, planning on doing something special, you know?
Yeah. Great. Go do it.
So I was wondering if you wanted to, pitch in.
No.
'Cause I got $12 on me burning a hole. I'm gonna go out, and I figured if you want to put up matching funds, maybe,
No, I don't think so.
maybe 12, we could buy him a nice $24 gift, like a terrarium or something.
Yeah, sure.
You don't think it's, kind of mean-spirited to buy him an anniversary gift, even though he's not married anymore?
Not unless it's like a mean-spirited kind of gift.
Well, that's what I was thinking.
Well, yeah, then I guess I do think it is.
So would it be
That's
mean?
okay. I'm not against it.
Yeah. Like, I'll buy him something that symbolizes, the failure of his marriage. Like, I will get him,
Picture of you?
I just got that.
Oh.
That's very funny. Yeah, I was thinking more along the lines of a card, you know?
Mm.
I was thinking maybe make him a cake, but I don't know how to make cakes, do you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you were there, you could, guide me. Like, when you're making the frosting, and we both have our hands in the bowl together.
We get it on our noses and then we laugh.
Really?
No, I don't think so.
But Dom,
Yeah.
what you asked me something a minute ago.
Oh, did I? Geez. What was I trying to get some therapy out of you, Doc? I didn't mean to interrupt you. Maybe, God forbid, by some freak accident, you could help me with some of the problems that I have.
I remember now. It was the boogeyman.
Yeah? Are you afraid of the boogeyman?
I'm not afraid of the boogeyman per se.
I knew you were going to say per se.
I know you.
No, I
you-
just knew that you
No.
were going to say per se.
No.
You think you're so, like, with the Hippocratic Oath and the Latin, always
No,
slipping it
no,
in.
no, no.
You think you're such
I'm-
a big deal, don't you?
No,
You
no.
slip in a couple of... Why don't you say quo vadis?
I don't know what that means.
Neither do I, but it sounds good, doesn't it, Doc?
But Dom, here's the thing.
Yeah. Well, your parents did a number on you, huh?
What?
Not my business. Go ahead, Doc.
No, what I was going to say, Dom, is that therapy is all about your ability to expose yourself in the larger sense.
Well, check this out, then.
No, you don't understand, Dom.
What do you think of this?
No.
Look at this from the side.
Well, that's quite a profile.
I am a tremendous stripper. I really am.
No, I believe you.
Now, Doc, I want you to watch this dance, and you tell me that this is not sexy, that this would not turn a woman on. Cha-cha-cha-cha-dum-pow. Hoo! You didn't know it was all going to come off like that, did you?
What is that? Is that Velcro?
It is a Velcro, yeah, I feel that. Looks like real velour.
Here's the thing, Dom, is that, this is a very provocative dance, but I don't think this is the
Thanks.
place to be doing it or the time. I don't think it's a good use of your time.
But it's good, isn't it? I mean, I could be a professional dancer, a stripper.
You could be, Dom, if I was paying you, but that's not the way this works.
Well, I was just trying to help out. I mean, I know you usually do the dishes, and,
No, I appreciate it.
because it is, your anniversary's coming up.
Yeah, it's amazing how it just sort of creeps up on you. It's funny, when I was married, I didn't make such a big deal out of my...
You would always forget.
I'd forget, but now that I'm divorced, it means more to me, oddly enough.
That's sweet, Dad.
Yeah, thank you.
But I thought maybe this year I would get you a gift.
Oh, that's so nice, Ben.
You must get a little uncomfortable around an anniversary time, Dad. Because it's like a symbol of failure for you, that one day a year, when you really know, when it hits home, that you ruined a marriage.
Well, Ben, it takes two to tango. And if your mother had been willing to tango, she might still be here today. What I want you to know is that you were not responsible in any way for the failure of my marriage. In fact, I think your mother would have left me earlier if it wasn't for you.
Is that true?
Yeah, because she wanted to make sure you got home from school first. I really do have to go, but...
Dad, before you leave,
Yeah.
Friday,
Yeah.
anniversary day,
Yep.
what number was that going to
I
be?
think that would be 25, actually. The silver, hi-ho silver.
This, yeah,
That'd
no
be my
way.
big yeah.
That's clever. 25?
Yep.
This would be the 25th?
Quarter of a century. Yeah, but Ben, I gotta get out of here. So can we continue this conversation a little bit later?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I gotta go, Ben. I will talk to you later.
I'm 25. How can their marriage be 25?
I'll see you, Ben.
Have a good day.
You too.
Help some people today.
I will.
Don't screw anybody up.
I won't.
Make me proud.
Kiss my ass.
Same to you. Here it is.
Looking good.
Here's the difference between myself and other Canadians is that I actually lived in, like, nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I don't have an association.
So you don't even have a Canadian identity?
I don't, right. Because I grew up so far north that I had no outside influences as a kid. Think about that. Think about it.
I am thinking about it.
You know what's really popular in Los Angeles is the thrift store.
Really?
It's weird because they're not popular at all in the small town where I grew up.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you only need to hear, hey, that's my dead mom's blouse, just the one time, and it loses its appeal.
But you also lived in New York City for a while.
When I first moved to New York City, you know, my parents would call me all the time.
Well, they're your parents, you know.
Yeah, but they'd say, you're gonna get murdered. They're fun, they tease.
Yeah, they like to kid around, your parents.
I didn't get murdered.
No, that's what I mean. You got the last laugh.
You know, I read this thing that said that 82% of women think they can overtake an attacker.
Really?
Can you believe that? I mean, 82%, that's so, who are these women? They're so delusional. I just can't, I mean, I just want to walk up, smack them, drag them into the back of my van and tell them that is not possible.
Hmm.
I mean, I can't believe that many women really think they can overtake an attack. I mean, I can.
Mm-hmm.
But I took gymnastics as a child.
Is English your first language?
Yeah.
Then pick up the pace.
Dr. Katz's office.
Laura Ben.
Yeah.
I can't talk long. I just put a frozen pizza in the oven, so,
Oh, my loss.
But I really need someone to talk to.
Well, you're in luck.
Great.
There's a guy right here in the waiting room who doesn't look too busy.
Laura, I'm
Hold
serious.
on.
Whoa. Hello?
Yeah.
Laura, I'm serious. I've got some issues I'm trying to deal with here. You know, there's some hurt that I would prefer to hide. Some pain that I'd rather bury. Hold on, my pizza's ready.
You know what I think would be a great disease to have would be multiple personality disorder.
Why is that, Bonnie?
Because then you have a roster of experts on hand at all times to help you out of any situation.
Right.
Don't know French? That's okay. Natalie does. Bonjour, tout à l'heure.
Yeah, but Natalie has other issues.
I either have that disorder where I think everybody hates me,
Right.
or everybody hates me.
Why does it have to be one or the other?
You know, people say you're not supposed to go to the gym too often because you'll get addicted to the endorphins.
Sure.
And that's one addiction that you can't outsmart because endorphins are smarter than people. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
You know who thinks she's really smart? Mira Sorvino, because she knows like 11 languages.
Right.
Let me tell you something. When you get into that amount of languages, a lot of crossover.
I just got hit with some, what they used to call heavy stuff. You know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I got some disturbing news. Of scandalous proportions.
Well, are you going to tell me what it is?
Why don't you guess?
Ben,
All right, I'll tell you.
that was hard.
I think my parents, they had to get married, if you know what I mean. Had to. Had. You know what I'm saying? They had to get married.
I got you.
That's not disturbing enough, Laura. You know, if that was the sexual revolution, my parents were having sex with other people, you know?
Yeah.
So, maybe my dad's not even my father.
Then maybe I don't even need to ever talk to you.
I gotta lay low for a while.
Good idea.
I'm gonna figure this thing out. I'm gonna have to do a lot of soul searching. I pop open a bottle of Chardonnay and just let it fly. Baby, you know?
Yeah.
'Cause I'm nobody's child. What goes good with Chardonnay, white or red wine?
So what is going on with you, Ben? You seem that you've been acting odd.
What are you talking about?
There's something going on with you lately, and I wish you could talk to me about it because.
Well, yeah, I've been doing a lot of thinking about the anniversary and,
trying to find the perfect gift.
you know, well, not really that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's face it, it's your 25th anniversary, and I'm 25 years old.
Ah, no,
So why didn't you tell me that I had been born before?
My mistake, Ben. This is the 26th coming up. I just did the math wrong. I apologize.
This is your 26th?
Yes.
So I'm not a bastard.
I didn't say that.
Oh, can I still be one?
In the broadest sense of the word, yes.
Because I got to be honest, it kind of felt good.
Yeah.
You know, I was in like a sort of an elite club of guys and girls. You're sure that you're the father, and Mom and you created me.
I don't understand why you're so plagued with doubt.
Well, I'm just saying there was a lot going on in the late 60s, the early 70s.
Right.
I could be anybody's child.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, pretty much I'm up for grabs. You know?
Could be anybody's child, but you happen to be my child.
I mean, did you ever spend a lot of time on a commune where...
No, I did not. I never lived on a commune. I lived on an ashram for 3 years.
Close enough.
But, you know, that was a time during which I was celibate.
Really?
Yep.
But Mom wasn't.
No. No, sir, sir.
Yeah.
She was celebrate.
Are you worried that I might not be your son?
No, that's you being worried.
Oh.
Let me tell you this, Ben. If you're not my son, you owe me some serious cash.
Because, I mean, I was looking at me in the mirror this morning. I don't look like you or Mom.
Mm-hmm.
I actually look a little bit like Raymond Burr. Did Mom know him?
She admired his work.
So I was definitively not a mistake.
No.
The act of intercourse, if I may call it that, happened after you were married.
That's correct.
Yeah. How soon?
20 minutes.
Nice.
Do I feel hot to you, Doc?
No.
Because I got like a 98.7. Is that a fever?
No.
Could you die from that?
Everybody has at least 98 point something.
Does my heart sound loose to you, Doc? When I walk, do you hear like a rattle or something? I think my heart actually fell out of the heart packet and is beating randomly around my body. Is that dangerous?
Loose heart is not a condition. But if it was, you'd be hurting.
I was sitting home watching Dan Rather on the CBS News and I was playing with my balls.
Yeah.
That don't make me gay, right?
Not at all.
I start twisting and yanking them like a big ape. And I was curious to see how many twists I could get without actually snapping a whole ball sack off.
Wait, let me guess.
I got 4 1/8, then my body started turning the other way. That's about it, you know?
I think that's normal, but Dom, let's try to get...
Do you do any drugs or hallucinogenics? Or can you get me some?
No, I can't, and I don't.
But you write prescriptions, right? See, I just found out today that you're a doctor. Could you get me something to help me with my anxiety or to give me some...
Absolutely. I could write you a script for an anti-anxiety medication, a low dosage, with no refills.
Well, it seems like it comes with all the perks. Could you give me anything to help me with, you know, my heartbeat, to raise it to a point of like a rabbit's?
You'd like your heart to beat like a rabbit's?
I'd like to lose some weight, Doc.
Yeah, but that's not the way to do it. Take a pill that speeds up your heart.
Do I look like I'm going to have a heart attack now?
No, you don't.
Because I feel like I might, not right now, but towards the end of the session.
Okay, well, just let me know.
I don't know. I hate pranks. I don't get it. What do you do in moments like this when somebody... I'm sitting in a deli. True story, Doc.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting in a deli with a friend of mine.
Yeah.
Willie Mercer. I don't know if you know him.
No.
You know the paper on top of a straw? You know the paper?
Yes.
Spits it, boom, right in my eye. I go, ah! He goes, oh, I'm sorry, Dom. I go, but... He said, I'm so sorry. I go, but what'd you do it for? He goes, I am so sorry. I said, but I don't understand. What's the payoff? What's the best that could have happened if everything went right? Would the paper have circled my head and faked my eye, went up my nose and out my mouth? I don't get that kind of... That's not fun to me. Am I right?
No, well, you know, your perception of these kinds of pranks is correct.
But how do you react to it? I mean, you ever get people that come up and they like start strangling you or they punch you in the back of the head and then they get upset that you got upset? Like, boy, have you changed? You've really gone Hollywood. Yeah, boy. Remember when I was a kid how much I used to like getting punched in the back of the head or strangled? I don't know what's gotten into me lately.
I know it's weird, but when I was married, I would never remember my anniversary. Now that I'm marking my my 26th anniversary.
Wow.
I get very sentimental. I even.
But you're not married anymore.
Yeah.
I know, but you know, it's just a sort of a reflective time for me because I think what could have been.
Wait, so did you get divorced right away, or were you living together? I mean, did you just separate?
Well, the actual date of the divorce is not important, but when she left, I didn't serve her with papers for 6 months until after she left.
Huh.
And you know, when I served her with papers, you know what she said?
What?
Nice presentation.
It's not what you wanted to hear, though.
No, no.
Did you guys have an ugly divorce?
She was.
Zounds.
That's funny, the things that you find charming at the beginning of a marriage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like sex. And then afterwards, the charm leaves.
Well, you know, Stanley, that Roz used to insist on turning out the lights before we made love, which did not bother me. It's the hiding that seems so cruel. But I think I was never comfortable sharing my sexual fantasies with my wife.
Oh, really?
Really?
See, that's important.
Really?
Is it?
Sure, if you can talk freely about that, then anything goes. Then you can just go za wild.
Do you share them while you're having sex, or like just when you're having coffee in the morning or something like that?
I usually do printouts during.
This really isn't necessary, Ben.
Dad, it is. You know why?
Because we're hungry and thirsty?
Because we got to eat.
Yeah.
And happy anniversary.
Well, thank you.
Let's click cans.
Okay. This is an imported beer, Ben?
I got the special stuff for you.
And the antipasto?
Yeah. Well, everything was
Just right. Everything was just...
yeah.
You know, the antipasto came between my parents because my mother was, she was pro-pasto.
And your
My father was a very staunch antipasto guy.
Oh, Dad, you know how to ruin a party.
Oh, man. Who died and left me boring?
Yeah, who died also, by the way? What stinks? No, in a way, it's kind of our anniversary, Dad, because if it were not for you and Mom's anniversary, I would not have existed.
That's right.
You think maybe now you'll think about getting married again?
Always a possibility.
Would you marry for money?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't marry for money. I'd marry for love, and I'd love for money. I love money.
You do, don't
Yeah.
you? So, Dad,
Yeah,
this is the perfect anniversary dinner, is it not?
it is.
Two guys who happen to be a father and a son.
Mm-hmm.
No mother.
A six-pack so we can talk dirty.
Well, yeah. I was actually sort of painting it more negatively.
Hey, do you mind if I have that last slice?
No, it's your anniversary. You do whatever the hell you want.
When your mother and I took the vows, I never thought that 26 years later I'd still be celebrating.
That you would make it this long.
That's right.
Well, we're not having a bad anniversary party here.
Not at all. In
Nope.
fact, more for everybody, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean,
A six-pack, 3 apiece.
yeah,
You add a third person, gets tense.
that's true.
But that's not why we split up.
So you're saying that 3 is an odd number?
3's a crowd. That's what I said to your mother after you were born. Yeah, but Ben, will you excuse me for 1 sec? I got to see a guy about a horse.
What are you talking about?
I have to see a man about a horse.
What are you talking about, though?
In the room next to us.
The kitchen?
No, the bathroom. There's a man in there who wants to talk to me about a horse.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not doing heroin, are you? Because you've been in the bathroom about 8 times tonight.
Well, this guy...
And it's always about a guy with a horse.
He's talking my ear off tonight.
Every 15 seconds, somewhere in America, a woman is being accused of having an eating disorder.
Right.
I mean, eating disorders are such big news that you can't even do it. If you go out for pizza with your friends and you pass on it, suddenly you're anorexic.
Mm-hmm.
If you throw up after every meal, you're bulimic. And I guess I should be thinking about having a baby. You know, I'm at that age. But I look around my apartment and I go, man, where would I put a baby? You know?
Anywhere?
I do have a shitty apartment. I have a terrible little apartment. If I ever brought anybody back to my apartment, I'd have to go, oh my God, I've been robbed.
I remember when you used to just basically sit there and not say much. Now you've changed. It's all, you're like dynamic.
Yeah.
I'm just going on for the ride.
Now, do you come back here every week because you enjoy my company? Because if that's the case, then I'm going to refer you to somebody else.
Who?
Somebody less pleasant.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because I think that the social aspect of the time that you and I spend together is not productive time.
Are you trying to tell me to get off your lap?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, let's try to focus on a little to the left.
God, I feel so bad for some people out there, you know? I was reading about this midget, Doc. His name is Mishu. Did you ever hear about him?
He's a very, very small man.
He's the smallest man in the world, huh?
Right.
Always looking up to little guys. He's a great cook. He loves to cook. He'll actually stand in the pot and stir till the last minute. And, he sees one bubble, he's out of there. I mean, he's gutsy, but he's not stupid. He's 28.5 inches, 20 pounds. Is that unbelievable? I looked it up for his height. That's the exact weight he should be because there's a medium frame for a 28.5-inch guy. know, like everybody else, he's probably still bitches about his weight. 20 pounds. When I was 15 pounds, I was in shape. I used to box in the service. My fight weight was 5 pounds. Nobody's ever happy in life, Don.
You know what the music means, Don. Our time is up. We're going to have to stop.
Oh, yeah, what's that? The music, Doc?
That's right.
I asked you to change the song. I ain't leaving till you change the stinking song.
Okay, what about this?
Now, that's better, Doc. I'm out of here, but not before I do this little dance. Dr. Katz, I think I'm falling hot for Dr. Katz.
Please.
And even in my home, boom, 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 she's right every night with me in my dreams, in my room.
Can you please?
All right, I'm going. Dr. Katz, I think I'm falling hard for
All
right.
Okay, I don't want to be the heavy, but you know, you push me to the limit.
Hey, and even though I know that it ain't right every night. What do you think, Doc? All right, I'm out of here. I'm out of here, all right.
If I never hold you again, we will both be losing something. Something tender and real.
Yeah, those are some great lines.
Well, you know, I won't be reading them to myself when I audition. I'll be reading probably to some very...
Is this a one-man show?
No, I'm reading for the part of Oscar, who is madly in love with Marie.
Maybe that was part of the way you were saying that line. It was a little drony.
Oh, you think I need to be more dynamic?
I was always...
If I never hold you again...
No, don't do a bad British accent. That doesn't make it dynamic.
Okay. If I never hold you again, we will both be losing something.
Wait, you know what? Stop. Because I'll sit down and you play it to me.
Okay. You want to feed me my line?
Sure.
Okay, so I've just walked in. I'm in your place of business.
I don't need to know the subtext.
You're Marie. You're recently widowed. You have 2 teenage sons. But you don't look bad.
Really?
So I've just walked in.
Okay.
I came in because you're altering my pants.
Dead focus.
Okay.
All right, now you're in love with me, right?
You better believe it.
All right, so look me in the eye and then say your line and deliver it real, not
Okay.
so stagey.
If I never hold you again, we will both be... I can't do it. I can do it. I can't look at you. I can't look you in the eye.
Is it the way I'm looking?
Yeah. Do you have to look back at me?
Well, I'm trying to give you a loving look.
You want to show me how to do it, Ben? You think it's easy to act?
If you want me to do it better, I'll do it right now.
Look, hit me with your best shot. I'll give you the line.
All right.
Okay? Marie says to you, "Oh, Oscar."
All right. Now watch what I do here.
Okay.
Okay?
Oh, Oscar. Oh, Oscar.
All right, you know what? Let's do it again.
Oscar! Yeah,
watch what I'm doing.
It's very easy, isn't it?
Just watch what I'm doing, all right? I'm building a moment here.
Well, I'm gonna
work with the actor.
Okay. Oh, Oscar.
If I never hold you again, we'll be losing something. Something tender and real.
Yeah, come on!
You know, just if you could read the part of Marie.
Really?
Yeah, that would be. I would appreciate that because you know I've only read it with Ben and it's weird.
Well,
you know.
Yeah.
It would mean a lot to me if you could do it.
You mean I would have to say that the feel of your arms around me makes me want to cry?
That's right, but you can interpret that any way you want.
I guess it would.
Yeah. What do you mean What do you mean, Tom, that you were raised on Fat Elvis?
By the time I became aware of Elvis, it was like 69, 70, 71.
Right.
He was already Fat Elvis. He was just some big guy in a leisure suit sweating via satellite from Hawaii or Las Vegas somewhere.
Yeah.
I remember my brother and I being mystified by Elvis. He's up there jiggling around on the stage, and women in the audience are just going crazy. They're throwing underwear and brassieres at him, and my older brother, a little more sophisticated, was just mad at this. But look at this guy. Why are they throwing their bras at him? You know, and I was like, duh, he obviously needs them. I think it would be nice to have fans that are so dedicated that when your boobies start flopping around, they throw you something to bind them with.
Elvis, your boobies. Here, take my brassiere out. Take it.
So you grew up with a very distorted sense of who this man was.
I didn't know he was a cool guy.
Oh.
The same way that I grew up thinking that the Beatles were a rank imitation of the Monkees. Hello, Beatles, get your own ideas. Quit stealing from the Monkees. Hello.
I don't know. I'm a little uncomfortable that you might be doing community theater.
Why is that?
You know, it's kind of desperate. I mean, you're not what they call in the theater business talented.
See,
and you're not a skilled actor. That's why I don't like, you know, like acting is a craft.
Yeah,
so professionals should be doing it. That's
Ben,
why people go see them.
Community theater is a place for people like myself who have talent. Why is that funny? If I was performing in a professional company, I would
get fired.
You did some theater in high school, so you know how exciting that is.
Right, I did it because you pushed me in that direction.
I didn't push you. I think
that's not a good direction for a father to push his son in musical theater.
Oh yeah.
I mean, why didn't you just say like, "Hey, play baseball, son"?
Any kid can hit a home run.
I didn't have a lot of fun doing those things though.
Yeah.
I don't think I was meant for the stage. We did Grease. Remember that?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was exciting, you know, and it was you know, I think it was confusing because you going through all these adolescent experiences, you know, and just your body was like a playground for hormones.
Yes, you can say it. I had an erection on stage. That's embarrassing.
It was embarrassing, but you got over it. You know, it was also for me a very proud moment.
Oh, Dad.
You know, in college, my whole life revolved around the theater. You know.
Really?
I was very shy in college until I joined this theater group.
Really?
We did theater games.
What are those?
You know, just like where you pretend you're a flower and you have to blossom. I learned more about the stamen in that class. But I did get cast in the Fantastics in college, and that was a real...
What is that?
For me. Fantastics is a musical.
Oh, right. I can't picture you doing musical theater, though.
The one thing about musical theater is the whole trick is just to look surprised constantly. Because it's always awkward to burst into song in the middle of a play.
Right.
Just raise your eyebrows, and then it doesn't look so weird. Ben, please pass the peas.
Hi, Laura.
Hi.
Can I go in now?
Why don't you have a seat, Ron?
Hey, let's do a wave.
No.
All right. Guess how much change I have in my pocket? A nickel, you're right. How did you know? I'm sorry I'm a little late because I couldn't get a cab. I'm psyched to be here. I'm ready to open up. And
I don't want to play this game, Ron. I don't want to do this.
I think we're getting very far with our therapy. That's odd.
So, Ron, when you're done playing this game and you would like to talk about yourself and your life, I will be here.
My life is, well, you know what? It's not totally together, but it's enough together where I'm feeling good about it.
Ron, you can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You're just a guy living in denial.
I am not in denial. I am not. I'm not. I'm all right, I'm in denial.
Told you.
Dr. Katz, I just wanted to ask you, I don't understand why I'm here.
Well, that's easy. Let me just check my notes. Ron, you were here, you know, just to help you feel more comfortable talking about issues, problems in your life.
Which is very expensive for me not to say anything. That's why I was trying to figure out what I was doing here.
No, I think it's important that you understand how it works. Once you lose track of that, it just seems like a bad conversation.
But this is not a bad conversation, right?
No, I'm not talking about you and me. I'm saying oft times in therapy, it feels like a conversation that's not going well.
Uh-huh.
And it's not supposed to be a conversation.
It's not?
No.
Oh. Well, that's good, because I'm not good at conversation. How are you?
I'm okay, thanks.
Remember you were telling me that I need some way of organizing my life?
Right.
I've got a little, I don't know what they call it. It's for your memory. you can record things on it. So
Right.
let me play you some of the things I've been recording for myself on it. I have to come up with a device to help me out with my memory problems and help me remember little things.
Well, that's the idea, yeah.
Right. So
and is it useful to you?
Yeah. Let me play you another one of the messages.
Embrace the day.
Oh, wait, that's not the...
Enjoy life.
I can't shut it off. I'm sorry, this is a...
Don't forget to put this device away when you're done listening to the messages.
You see, Ron, now, that machine's not working for you at this point.
The other pocket.
Oops. Oh.
I am so surprised about the way this whole thing is taking over my life. I'm terrified of this audition.
You're nervous?
I haven't done theater in 30 years, Stanley, and I wasn't that good then.
Well, let me tell you. Let me tell you. I have quite the background of theater. I've worked with a lot of the greats. You just take a nice, deep, cleansing breath. No, a cleansing breath.
Oh.
There you go. Try to feel your hands, relax your hands. Try to feel your feet, relax your feet. Try to feel anything else. Try to relax that.
Hey, is that my foot?
That's mine. Don't relax.
Sorry.
And let it ooze out. Let it all ooze out.
Stanley, the problem
That's the way we used to do it.
Yeah, see, here's the thing that's getting me nervous, because I'm reading for the role of Oscar in Love's Retreat. I feel fraudulent, you know,
Really?
as a romantic lead in a play.
John, you'll be great.
That's very sweet of you, Julie, but I wish I could believe that.
I can help you with that, you know. I've got a whole lot of experience. I was with the Theater by the Trees for several seasons. I was with Theater by the Rocks as well.
Well, there was a period of about 20 years where you couldn't pay me to go to the theater, and I think this is the time you're talking about.
Yeah, well, most people like a performance would be like you'd scream as much as you could, then take your clothes off, and that would be like a performance.
Yeah, I tried to show up at the end.
Yeah.
Hey, Ben.
Hi, Dad.
What's up? Because I got one person in the waiting room.
So you only got a second here.
Yeah, so what's going on?
You've read Stanislavski, right? I picked up his book today at the library.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. There's a great exercise in here.
You know, I'd love to talk about this later. Can we do that?
Well, I think we should talk about it now. I mean,
Okay, hurry up, because I really got to go.
well, your audition is coming up very soon, and I wanted to get you prepared.
but what's...
What do I need to do?
I want you to first believe in yourself.
I believe in
Number
myself.
one, walk around with confidence.
To know that you're going to get this part. You know, it wouldn't hurt you to just say, I am Oscar, I am Oscar.
Okay, I am Oscar, I am Oscar.
All right, but sell it more.
I am Oscar.
Now,
I have an imaging exercise I would like you to do that I got out of the book.
Okay, I'm not sure I'm going to have time to do the whole
Shut
thing.
your eyes, shut your eyes.
okay.
Are they shut? Now, conjure up a memory of a painful experience.
Okay.
You got it?
Yep.
All right? How do you feel?
Ow.
What's happening?
We're having breakfast.
This morning?
Yep.
Why was that painful?
Well, because you kept interrupting me.
No, Dad, more painful than that.
Okay, it's a spinal tap.
Have you ever had one?
No.
Well, you can't make up a painful experience, a real one.
Big thing fell on my head.
No, not painful physically.
Oh, okay.
I mean, emotionally.
Oh, your mother. Your mother left me.
Yeah.
And you.
Thanks a lot for ruining my morning, Dad.
You made me say it. I was looking for something painful.
Well, the point is, I read more in the book. You're not supposed to tell me what it is. You're
and it
supposed
doesn't
to
have to
conjure it.
It doesn't have to be painful for you, too, I'm thinking.
Right, you don't have to blurt it out and hurt someone else.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm conjuring up a painful memory.
You know what? Skip the painful this time.
Okay, we're going to do a different one.
Okay.
Same exercise, but now pleasant memory.
Hold on one second, Ben.
Laura, just tell him to wait. I'm running about 2 minutes late, okay?
Okay. I got it.
How do you feel?
Pleasant.
What are we dealing with?
I thought I'm not supposed to tell you.
Well, you can go ahead and tell me the pleasant one.
I'm picturing you and me and your mother at the beginning when things are so good.
Dad, every memory. This is me, you, and Mom?
Not every memory. Oops, it's the day Kennedy got shot.
Okay, good.
I think I see your mother in the background. Odd.
I spent some time in Los Angeles, a place that I just can't get a beat on. It is a large metropolitan city that can be crippled by 2 drops of rain. You'll be driving along, 2 drops of rain on your windshield, whoop, whoop, turn on the wiper, it's gone. Go home, turn on your television, rain pounds the Southland. Is there any end in sight?
Right.
Meanwhile, I call up my 72-year-old father in Syracuse, New York. He's just finished shoveling the roof.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't see anything weird about that because that's just something you deal with in a place that has a climate. How's it going, Dad? Pretty good. You know, I just shoveled a roof. We had some snow up there, so, you know, Mary Corona next door was feeling poorly, so as long as I had the ladder out, I went and shoveled her roof, too. How are things going out there in California? Jesus, Dad, haven't you heard? Rain is pounding the Southland. We are on a DEFCON 4 drizzle alert, Dad. We're all on needles and pins. And God forbid there should be a real disaster.
Yeah.
Like a real earthquake, because even the tiniest, most infinitesimal, inconsequential of earthquakes are of huge importance.
Mm-hmm.
They will stay on the air for like 9 hours straight telling you about some dinky little quake out in the desert somewhere, yeah? Here's more on that 1.9 level quake out in Smallville. You see the tape from the AM/PM mini market. You can see that can of Juicy Juice on the bottom shelf just go over and hit the floor and roll. We have Kerry Berglund there at that AM/PM mini market. He was there and he saw that can of Juicy Juice hit the linoleum, Kerry. Actually, the Juicy Juice is in aisle 6. I was in aisle 5. I did not see the Juicy Juice fall, but God knows I heard it, and it is a sound I hope never to hear again. Tim? They have nothing to say.
Right.
And then your news, the news you're watching to be informed about the world, becomes the what-if news. Today's earthquake out in the desert was a 1.9, just a small trembler, according to seismologists at UCLA. But what if it had been a 9.1? Would you survive? Would your family survive? Our 25-part series, Surviving the Big One, starts this week on Channel 7 News. We urge you and your family to watch. What if the big quake hit? What if you were working in a store that sold nothing but sharp, jagged knives made of glass? Would you survive? Would your family survive?
The thing that surprises me, Stanley, is how much this role has taken over my life.
I have a little expertise in direction. Perhaps you and Julie could maybe just improvise that scene?
I wouldn't ask Julie to do that.
Would that help you, John? I don't mind doing it.
Oh, it would be an enormous help, but I don't think I wouldn't be comfortable asking you to do that.
Come on, she says she wants to.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, page 11. And in the scene before this, I've confessed to my cousin, but really to myself, that I'm attracted to you.
Ah.
Let me sit over here. I want to get a good seat here.
Okay.
Why don't you stand closer together? Get a little closer together.
Okay.
Okay.
And Katz, first line is yours. And action.
You look so radiant, Marie. How are you?
I'm okay. You know, I didn't sleep very well last night. How about you?
I'm fine, but we need to talk, Marie. We really need to talk.
About?
I just thought that ever since Harry died, I feel like you've been... It's just that ever since Harry died, I feel like you've been keeping me at a distance, almost pushing me away.
I don't know what you're talking about, Oscar. I mean, that's just crazy.
Why do you think I have my pants altered on such a regular basis?
Sorry.
Okay, I'll feed you that line again.
Okay.
Why do you think I have my pants altered on such a regular basis?
I don't know. Why?
Because it's an excuse to see you, to spend time with you, to be near you.
Well, is that true?
Yes, it is.
Because there have been times when I felt like I can't go another day without seeing you. It's just that our lives are so...
Look at me. Look in my eyes and tell me that you don't love me.
Maria approaches Oscar slowly.
Jonathan, do you know how long I've dreamed of this moment? Do you have any idea?
They kiss passionately.
This is good. This is good. You guys have a chemistry or something. I was moved, especially the part where you called Oscar Jonathan.
No, I did not.
That was an innocent mistake.
Yeah, innocent. What did Freud call those? Something slips.
That was not a Freudian slip. A Freudian slip is when you say not what you intended, but what you actually mean.
Yeah, that's right.
Uh-huh.
Let's try that scene again, just the part, just take it back to where you kiss me. Okay. And Sam, you don't have to stick around if you don't want to, you know. I have to tell you, Ben, I am like, my heart is going to explode. I don't know why
relax. That's why I brought these.
What is it?
No, I'm kidding. Don't take them. These are just apples. Dad.
Yeah.
Calm down.
I'm worried what's going to happen there. I'm afraid I'm going to blurt something out, that I don't mean.
Well, just,
Or
do
something
it.
I mean and I shouldn't be saying. I'm afraid I'm going to kiss the guy.
Well, Dad, stop talking.
Okay, maybe that's
Right?
a good approach.
Yeah,
Just shut up
concentrate
for
on-
a second.
on the
Just try to focus.
Oh, my God. Dad, don't tell any jokes when you get in there.
Really, because my inclination is to open with a joke.
No, don't do that. Just follow the rules.
Yeah.
Listen to the guy and do the audition the way you've been rehearsing it.
Okay.
But better.
Oh, hello. Hello. Good evening.
Oh, you must be Mr. Hammer. I'm Dr. Katz.
Dr. Katz,
We
yes.
spoke briefly as my
Please.
son, Ben.
Hi.
Please come in.
Thank you very much for sticking around so late.
I have your membership application, and I have your check.
Mr. Hammer, you don't, I can sit right here, right?
Oh, yes, yes.
It's okay if I...
Yes, right there is fine.
Yeah, he kind of needs me to just... So you direct.
Yes.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's a good...
Quiet.
Hey, Ben.
All right.
Yeah, Dad, right here. Can't see me because of the lights.
I can't see you, but I can hear you. So just tone it down.
You're doing fine so far, though.
Maybe we have quiet in the house, please.
I'm sorry.
Thank you very much.
You're the director.
Very nice. Why don't we pick it up on the bottom of page 18?
Let's pick it up on the bottom of 18, Dad.
I will read Marie.
Remember how we did it at home, Dad? Bring life to it.
Please, please, please. A little theater decorum.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I just usually have to get him up for it.
From the top, please.
Well, why do you think I have my pants altered on such a regular basis?
Oof.
I don't know. Why? Concentration, Dr. Katz.
I'm sorry, I lost my place.
Dad.
Yeah.
Take 5.
And please continue, please continue.
Because it's an excuse to see you, to spend time with you, to be near you.
Is that true? Because there have been times when I felt like I can't go another day without seeing you.
I'm sorry,
It's
can
just-
I
it's just
interrupt?
that what is
Just
it?
that
What
you-
is it?
I would think you're being a little big with Marie.
No.
And I think you're kind of rattling my dad.
Ben, stay out of this.
If you want to know, it is the way the scene has been performed since Ellen Terry did it.
Ellen Terry.
She was famous for the you.
All right.
Why don't you pick it up from the top of page 17?
Okay.
And action.
I'm sorry, it's this line, Chris.
Dad.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he
Ben,
gets...
tell him how much I was laughing when we read it together.
Yeah, he did it much
Okay.
better without the laugh. But
Okay,
he'll
let me
get
try it
into
again. Why do you think I have my pants altered on such a regular basis?
I don't know. Why?
Now do the laugh. Yeah, there you go.
I don't think this is a particularly funny scene.
Oh, man. Get a hold of yourself.
I'm sorry.
Dad, look at me.
I think he has severe
Well,
concentration problems.
I don't think it's going well.